At a very young age, I want to say I was 17, I was diagnosed with PCOS. I remember praying that I could have children, and every doctor I went to told me no. I moved here 5 years ago after I went through a nasty divorce. Just started fresh, moved by the beach, came here with my little dog, just kind of living my best life. I did have a friend that I ended up hooking up with after a year of knowing him, and ended up finding out I was pregnant. Everywhere I called, it was couldn't get in for 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even a month. A friend of mine actually was Googling places, just trying to help me find any kind of resource. She gave me the number and I called, and I don't remember the gal's name I spoke to, but I'll never forget her because she was just so comforting and helpful and answered all of my questions. I told her what was going on, and I just needed to know if this was real. Got the pregnancy confirmation and talked to the girls about my options, because at the time my only option was abortion, because I didn't think I could do it. Not by myself, not if somebody doesn't want their child. And at that time, I still was leaning towards abortion. I had done a lot of research. I had found places that would do it. I looked at the cost. I'll never forget sitting in the room going through the little boxes that they give you of your options of, adoption, abortion, and keeping your child. And I'll never forget reading those little cards and just thinking to myself, how would I live? Would I be able to live with myself if I did abort my child? And I remember crying to the gal and just telling myself, like, no, I can't do that. I can't abort him. So once I made that decision, they took me back to do an ultrasound to see how far I was. And that's when I just knew, like, it was right that I kept him. I was in labor for 50 hours. I was adamant about having him naturally and as natural as possible. After 50 hours, finally the midwife came in and said, that was it. We have to get him out. And I remember just waiting for him to cry, just waiting, like just laying there so exhausted, waiting for him to cry. And then I heard him cry. That was it. That's all I needed. It was worth it. As he got a little bit older, now he unfortunately has a food allergy. He's also had some reflux issues, not sleeping good at all. Has to be, I call him the elevated baby, because he's elevated everywhere he goes. Don't lay him flat. I say this has probably been the hardest thing I've done, but the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Just to see him smile, the joy in the morning, telling him good morning. He has a little routine already. Just those little things have brought me so much joy, and more, I guess, more of a purpose of life is to be his mom and to love him. Everything that I went through and I'm currently going through has also brought my faith back closer to God. So I'm just incredibly thankful for that. It's hard, and that's honest, but it's a blessing, and I'm grateful for the decision I made. I could not imagine my life without that little boy. He's my whole heart.